and welcome to ETalk. I'm Lindsay Schmidt here with Ashley, Jack, and Virginia, and we are bringing you everything from LA to Elon. So I'm going to jump right in here and bring you guys a story that's a little bit jarring. A Michigan elementary school is under fire this week because they confiscated a third grader's birthday cupcakes because they had Army figurines on them, World War II-esque figurines on them. Ashley, hold on. I know you're going to die and say something.
Yeah, you know what? I almost want to throw it to you guys first because I'm so heated about this. But let me ask you. Now, they were green Army figurines like in Toy Story. That's a sin. First of all, you cannot take away someone's cupcakes on their birthday. It's a cupcake. It's edible. It'll be gone very soon.
Honestly, I think elementary schools are getting way too politically correct.
It really is. And you know what? They should know how to have those things present and not become these violent, adults. I don't think that's gonna, make children grow into these people who are, comfortable with guns and, it's a toy.
Especially when at this age, the kids probably aren't even understanding. It's a little army figure. It's what they play with. And the fact that they're grouping American heroes with like psycho killers is something I find like absolutely ridiculous. Like it was taken to the next level, I think.
And the army is real. It's not fake.
Jack, you're pretty quiet over there.
Well, y'all kind of, I was trying to get a breath in while y'all were trying to, maybe if y'all would breathe, I was going to say something, but y'all seem to be pretty heated about it. When you think about it in the immediate aftermath of the Newtown shooting with the Connecticut, the kids were about his age, and the principal was probably just trying to think like, we're trying to give a vibe of absolutely no guns, maybe just for the time being. And then obviously, as time goes on, things will be more and more lenient with something like that. But the principal probably shouldn't have taken away the figurines because World War II, those were American heroes who died in the war. But I think that it's just the image of guns. Maybe to the principal, it kind of just triggered like he tried to almost put himself in those shoes of the Newtown principal, what they could be possibly going through, seeing guns around the kids. He was thinking not the right time to have guns around. That was probably his argument.
What if your birthday cupcakes got taken away?
I think in
about
about
third grade.
I would be
then
upset.
things would have got violent.
What would little Jack do?
I mean, I probably went upset, and then like 30 minutes later, I probably would have been playing with some other toys that I probably would have totally forgot about it.
Yeah.
He's in third grade.
He
didn't scar the kid. It's not like you just scarred him.
But it's upsetting. He made
It's
them
the
with
start
his
of
mom.
something. We're just kind of like
It's pretty much where you got where you got to draw the line.
Well, speaking of
between
birthdays,
Well, hold on real quick. We have a few viewer opinions. So we're going to take a look at those real quick.
Definitely think schools are becoming too politically correct. Like, it's one thing to be like cautious about what you're saying, but there is no equivalent between like cupcakes and G.I. Joe figurines. Like, I don't know, classic toys, like classic Toy Story. Like, I don't see them and think, let me go out and buy an M16.
When we were growing up, what, 10, 15 years ago, things like Ren and Stimpy were on TV, and like SpongeBob was way weirder, and it's still really weird, but it's weird in a different way back then. And like, I don't think we've grown up into a particularly bad group of people. So I'm not sure where they got on this idea that political correctness is like really important and we all have to be super sensitive to each other, because I think all that's creating is more problems.
Women these days are planning birthday parties at the gym where they do classes. And I think it could be a cool idea, but do you think they're doing it because body image is such a problem these days with the media?
I have a very strong opinion on this. Okay. I think it's utterly ridiculous.
Yeah, like you should be able to enjoy a piece of cake on your birthday.
Party at the gym and doesn't eat cake.
Right.
All my friends who know me know that I will, at a birthday party, I can guarantee you I will eat the biggest slice of cake in the room.
Which you should. It's your birthday. You deserve to.
Or even your friend's birthday party. Anyone's birthday party, I have the biggest sliced cake.
Right.
I think it's completely ridiculous that these women think it's okay to have a birthday party at a gym where you work out.
Right. I think there's worse things what do you think? Do.
Oh, it's her birthday. I mean, let her do what she wants to do. Maybe she likes going to the gym. Maybe she like.
Well, it's multiple.
Maybe that's her escape.
I think that's a problem.
Okay, maybe these multiple women actually like going to the gym. Not
Did you
maybe
have a birthday party at
for
the gym?
Health reasons. I get in the gym when I have to go to the gym, but it's just not very often. So I'm not the person to talk to about this.
Okay.
But maybe it's a certain camaraderie with women in the gym. Camaraderie, sort of like. No. Well, this is you talking. This is the same thing.
No,
don't think it's a cool idea.
I hate to agree with Jack.
But don't be
mad.
But
I kind of do.
Because they want to work out and be healthy.
Jack actually agrees with you.
Yeah, and he's not letting me agree with him. If you don't want me to, that's fine. But
Take it away.
I don't know. I think that, I was on a track team in high school. I'm on the swim team here. There's something about, doing physical things together.
I didn't know you swam.
Not well. but
Well,
I do it
she's
nonetheless. And I don't know, I think it's something about doing something together, working towards a common goal, kind of brings people together, gets those happy endorphins going. What's not to like?
That's true.
Here's the thing, I think I have preconceived notions about the gym that are a bit like off-putting, because my impression of the gym, and I don't really go to the gym, I'm a dancer, so I just dance in the studio, like either by myself or in a class. But my impression of going to the gym and working out on like treadmills and weights is that there are girls there and they all stare at you and they judge you for how much you can do, and I don't like that. So I just dance.
Well, that's
Stick
fair.
with dancing.
That's fair enough.
People would judge me if I danced. That would be a problem.
Okay, Jack, I understand that you have something that you want to bring up.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we were talking about we're all in college, and there's a very famous football player in college. He's a freshman, just finished freshman year, Johnny Manziel, who won the Heisman Trophy. He's very popular on Twitter and other social networks. And the thing is, though, a lot of his Twitter photos are of him partying a lot and him flaunting lots of money, even though NCAA regulations, you can't make any money in college as an athlete. Pictures of lots of different, fairly attractive women, I guess. I mean, and so I was trying to think, like, maybe, like, what y'all felt like, maybe, should he be more of a role model, or is he just in college and he should just have fun, or is this attention he's getting almost just not really necessarily his fault, but more just...
Well, I think because he's in the limelight, he won the Heisman Trophy, it's a huge honor. There's a lot of young boys, especially in high school, looking up to him. So I think it is his responsibility to use Twitter appropriately and not be partying underage and stuff like that. So I think he's making a mistake.
Yeah, maybe these young kids are thinking, like, football comes with these things.
Right,
like,
when it doesn't,
yeah,
usually.
it doesn't ever really.
I mean, he's been given a fantastic privilege in that he has won the Heisman Trophy, and that's a big deal. And as a freshman, I think that he's a little immature of knowing how to handle it, because freshman year there's a stigma. Oh, when you first semester freshman year, or even second semester freshman year, is when you sort of like let loose and you party all the time, and like that's the stigma. Not everyone does it, but like I think for him he needs to like rein it in a little bit, because he's in such a spotlight. So
Definitely.
Well, yeah, but like you said, college is such a great experience.
it is.
For someone like him, it's almost unfair that he has to tone it back when everyone else, all his
Oh,
friends
I
are.
think you can find a balance.
All of his friends aren't all of his friends.
Okay, wait.
First of all,
no,
you can do
give
that
me
and
a
not
break.
tweet about it.
Okay.
Okay,
That's
fine.
true.
He wants to have the opportunity to have fun. So many people would kill for the opportunity to have, win that award. So by doing that, you're accepting responsibility. Like, if you don't want to be a role model, then don't step into the spotlight. Because you know what? I watched something on 60 Minutes. Actually, it was Taylor Swift. It was a little old, but I watched it the other day. Obviously, I bring it back to celebrities. But you know what? And she said, it would be so easy for me to say, you know what? I'm an adult now. You guys raise your kids. I'm going to live my life, and it's not my responsibility. That's not how it works.
It's not.
It's just not how the world works. You're a role model for people. You're a model for young men, for whoever's looking up to you. And if that's not something that I would want the youth to embody when they're growing up, and that's not something I'd want to look up to.
Well, speaking of celebrity
how
role
noble
models,
was
Jack,
Taylor
we're gonna move on here.
Moving on. Sorry. I had to add something there.
I know, but speaking of celebrity role models, and I know you'll comment on this one, there were racy photos of Rihanna posted on Instagram, and they were so bad and so inappropriate that her mother scolded her for it.
She should have. I saw those pictures. They
My
were very
question is,
inappropriate.
what are your social media, what is your etiquette standards for social media? Jack, you can go first since I cut you off.
Oh, etiquette. Well, Rihanna is, she's an artist, and she's a kind of a out there artist. She's one of those out there artists, and the pictures were fairly racy for your mom to kind of scold you for it. But at the same time, that's just kind of that's her persona, that's who she is, and you can't be mad at her for kind of like just kind of expressing herself in that sort of way. But they work pretty out there, and they probably upset a lot of people, but at the same time, you have to kind of like say, listen, she's an artist, and she writes a lot of music, and a lot of her videos
Does she
and
really
lyrics.
write a lot of music, though?
Okay, she
Well,
sings
she's
a lot
good
of
at
music.
what she does.
She is she's very
Debatable.
talented.
Debatable.
Well, I agree with
Not
that.
a
Ashley.
Rihanna fan.
Okay, where was her mother like for the past 10 years?
I
That's
know,
my
really.
question.
That's a good
Now
question.
you're scolding her. Have you listened to her songs? Like, they're raunchy.
They are.
Well, it's
S&M,
I
I mean,
it's the
come
image
on.
she's going
It's
for,
something
obviously.
that I don't know. I don't really appreciate her music, but
Agreed.
if other people do, that's your personal opinion. But again, with this role model thing, like, are you kidding? Like,
Yeah.
is it that difficult? And not only that, but that just says something about where we're going. Is anything private anymore?
No.
Like,
it's not.
nothing is
Nothing's
private. So, intimate moments, private things, like, keep them to yourselves. If you have to flaunt them, then you have other problems. that you
Okay,
need to
so
sort
our
out.
viewers also had something to say about this, so we're going to take a quick listen and see what they have to say.
Just be smart about what you post. If there's something embarrassing,
don't post it. You can do what you want with your own body, with your own pictures. You can send them to whoever you want, but when they get out on the internet, it goes right into public domain. Those pictures don't go away.
That's a tough call. Nowadays, just about everything is exposed and open. So if you want to post nudes, you can post, you can do it. I guess more moral ethics, like personally, than as a social, like all of us together, it's gonna be completely different. So if her mother's scolding her, I guess to her that's wrong. But I don't know. I know half these guys wouldn't mind seeing that, so it's up in the air.
So we love hearing from our fans, but we do have to move on. And Ashley, I understand you're going to take us back into the classroom a little bit.
Yes, I'm really sticking true to my nerdiness. And one story that I found actually at our school newspaper, The Pendulum, is about technology in the classroom and how like tests are being administered online and homework, and there really it's just going completely paperless. And this was really personal for me because when I came into college, I was like, I'm going to go paperless, I'm going to go green, just to try it out. And I don't print things, and I take all of my notes on my iPad. I don't have a single notebook, which has been great for staying organized too, might I add, because I don't have anything to carry. Do you guys think that we're using technology too much in the classroom, introducing it in elementary schools, or do you think we're not using it enough?
I think if we don't use it enough, we're going to fall behind.
Right.
And we're already like really behind in mathematics and science education. So I don't think we can afford to like not be technologically savvy, but at the same time we also need to like bring it back to human roots and do like human things. Like I don't think it's good when kids are spending all their time playing games on their iPads or their iPods. Like be a kid, go outside, like enjoy it. Like be technologically savvy, but have like a human persona as well. Just don't be like a computer.
I think for academic purposes it's great. Like I use my computer, type all my notes. And if you think about it, that's the way our country is moving. We are totally efficient.
Not just the country, but the whole world.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I think why not embrace it? We shouldn't try to fight it. And if you think about it, so many resources are opened up. I'll be in class and I don't know something that the teacher is saying. Quick Google, back to what I'm doing. Obviously, some people get distracted, but again, that's on you. If you get distracted, you're falling behind. So.
I'm one of those people that often gets distracted with the technology. Like I can't bring my laptop to class, or I will not learn anything. I'm on ESPN or Yahoo or something. And I feel like back to what Lindsay was saying about the mathematics and the science, is it possible that maybe this technology and all these distractions that come with it could have a part of that too? We've always been behind.
That's a good
We've always been behind in those areas, but at the same time, there's been studies done about how college students think that they're very multitasking. They can do a lot of things at once, as far as computer,
That's
be
totally
online,
me.
and it's totally
It's not efficient.
and it's totally false. Like it's just you're not as efficient with it. It's interesting because like how much we rely on the technology just for all aspects of our lives.
See, but don't you think that we should be teaching them how to use it effectively instead of just hiding it from them?
Right.
Totally.
No,
because it is a part of our lives, and we
Right.
can't ignore that.
Exactly.
So my thought is to use it as an opportunity rather than a threat.
I agree.
So guys, as much as I love talking to y'all, we have to take this discussion outside because we have to wrap it up.